Hey guys, it's been a while since I did an update video, and even longer since I worked out a successful upload schedule. I plan to fix this with, well, my next idea. Now, it's some good news. We've decided on another Minecraft-related Let's Play type of series that we can do with SCHNEIDS, which shouldn't be completely objective-based. And it'll put us all into new territory, so we won't have, none of us should have a complete advantage over anyone else. We're stealing this kind of, I've only seen it in a Yogscast video, I'm sure it's been in many others, but it's a mod, and it's called like the Ferulos gun mod or something. I know I probably butchered the pronunciation of it, but it's FERULLO''S gun mod, and it's, in a way, it's got some similarities to Tekkit. It's not too much like Tekkit though, and again, I've only seen Yogscast do it, even though I'm sure it's everywhere else. So I figure, let's jump on this bandwagon before it goes completely viral and overused. You know, why not try to do something that we've seen before it gets completely stale? The details on the mod itself, you guys can just, you can look it up, or you can wait until we start releasing it if it works. If the mod doesn't work, we haven't tested it yet, it's just the idea that we all agreed we would like. If the mod doesn't work, it's back to the drawing table, drawing board, whatever you want to call it. Now, after mentioning that, here's some of the bad news. This mod has destructive properties, with missiles, bombs, and obviously guns. All four of us, LeonFire99, Toastawaffle, myself, and SCHNEIDS, agreed that we had a feeling SCHNEIDS might want to blow up the world given these things, but we're going to try and set up some treaties around that. The more significant bad news part of it is, well, the griefing potential is insane with this one. This is way more griefing potential than, letting you onto our server and handing flint and steel to everyone. This is more dangerous. So, the griefing potential is a little too much for us to make it public. I know some people were looking forward to playing with us on our server, or even if it's not with us, maybe walking around the map. But making that server public is a little risky with the series that we're trying to do next. So once that series is over and we're between series or something, we might just reload the old map and just say, have at it, and we'll see how destroyed it gets. It's been griefed before, which is why we're kind of tentative on doing anything public. But I mean, that's just what happens. That's why we have backups for the world now and abilities to reverse any damage. That being said, reversing the damage can also result in a loss of time spent on the series if we, fix too much or whatever. So, to save us all the trouble, mainly Toastawaffle, I mean, come on, we don't need him every day sifting through it for a good 10-15 minutes before we start recording, just fixing the server. I hope no one gets too disappointed by that. There's still other options if you want to play with us. You can always PM us. I know Toastawaffle was telling me he got a message from someone or a comment, and he was going to go searching through his YouTube everything to find out who it was, and I think they want to do a collaboration video on something, and so he wanted to jump directly on that. Insert random vehicle here. And yeah, so we definitely are open to playing with you guys. I know I've made promises. I did my subscribers streams and then realized that Google Plus Hangout streams were not my thing. Just 480p was the highest quality I could get working, and even that was laggy on my computer, so not that enjoyable. Other things is mainly I try to stick to doing Hunger Games with people. Played Hunger Games with a couple of subscribers, and of course there are more of you that I've added some on Skype, and in general I'm on like do not disturb, so if you guys send me a message I won't get it for a while, and then I feel all awkward if it's like 2 a.m. and I'm like, oh, just opened Skype for the first time tonight and I have people that have probably been waiting on this for hours. But with all that aside, I'm just going to talk about my own personal single player channel experience stuff now. So if you guys came for the information on the SCHNEIDS server, I've delivered that to the best of my ability, and you don't have to listen to the rest of my personal channel stuff if you don't care. But I still find it extremely interesting, so I'd say everyone should stick around. Now, I've been working on a video detailing Terraria. It's a game that you can get off Steam, a couple bucks, and it should be about 10 to 15 minutes long. It's me talking about the game with plenty of footage and random pictures and whatnot. It's a bit limited in terms of the editing because I'm using Windows Live Movie Maker, but I think it'll come out alright. I have it all spoken out, so I probably should know how long it is, but I don't have all the footage and all the editing done on it yet. It does require quite a bit of editing, so hopefully it'll turn out alright. But I'm like 6 or 7 minutes done with the footage and everything, so it should work. Now, next up is my Mystery Dungeon series, which was supposed to be kind of alongside LeonFire99, but if you guys have been following him at all, you notice that for the past, 3 months, he hasn't really posted anything, and because of that, I paused my Pokemon Mystery Dungeon series. I just wanted it to line up with what he did, and of course I know I said 6 times in that series, oh, I just want to have it done because it'll give me that sense of fulfillment. I won't let anything stop me, and when I paused it, I recorded Paper Mario, and finishing Paper Mario all in one sit-down pretty much, kinda, not really one sit-down, but finishing that game kinda gave me the sense of fulfillment that I was looking for, so I don't have a big problem with pausing the Mystery Dungeon series unless there's some gigantic amount of requests for it, which I don't really foresee, but I don't know, I'm not you guys. If LeonFire99 does rejoin and starts uploading again, then I'd be happy to keep uploading that as well. Next thing is actually possibly surprised you guys. I have about 10 episodes of New Super Mario Bros. U recorded, and each episode is like a 100% completion of a level, so they're really short videos. I have all of World 1 done and part of World 2, and basically I got the game for Christmas, and a day later I had it 100% complete the 5 flags, all 94 exits or whatever it is. So the guide should be pretty easy to do, pretty informative, hopefully, pretty accurate. And it shouldn't be missing anything, except for glitches and stuff that I don't want to show off because, well, they're glitches. Paper Mario I mentioned fully recorded, but it's not edited together. I have video in one slot, or one folder really, and then the audio in another folder, because I couldn't record them both with the same program. And because of that, it's kind of, it's really more me being lazy or me getting sidetracked, but actually putting the videos together and syncing those can be very difficult when I get interrupted a lot, because instead of recording in my room where I can, lock the door or whatever, keep it quiet, I had to record downstairs, which is kind of like the main traffic area for people who want to get in and out of the house, so I got interrupted pretty frequently. So in the first episode, my mom walks in and I didn't even edit it out because I wanted to, well, really, I just forgot to edit it out, but it also kind of serves as an example. First episode already interrupted. After that, I've been pretty good about editing it out, but it can take a while. And again, it's I want to put out good quality videos that I'm proud of at a slightly slower pace than getting one Paper Mario out every day that might have a lot of the same recurring flaws in it, if that makes sense. Now, saying that, okay, I already talked a little bit about Hunger Games, so I guess that's pretty much it for what I've been doing on my channel. I make all my own thumbnails, as I've mentioned before. If you guys have suggestions, if you think one of my thumbnails could be better, because in general I just make a black background, and that's boring. I know that's boring. If you guys have suggestions for thumbnails, totally tell me. I love trying to incorporate different things into my thumbnails. It's just sometimes I don't have good ideas. But But if you guys have any questions or thoughts, leave them in the comments. While I don't always reply to every comment, I read all of them, trust me. I read it in the email that I get. Every single thing that says YouTube service or comment posted in or whatever in my email is read. And I read what's not the color red, as in I've read it. And I do read it in the email, I read it in my YouTube inbox, and then I read it on the video multiple times, especially if I'm clicking on the video multiple times to reply to different comments. Every comment gets read, and everything does go into consideration. And I know I say thanks at pretty much the end of every one of my like update videos like this or my vlogs or whatever, which I really just try to avoid because I don't have a good camera, so I feel like it's kind of awkward to do vlogs. But I do know I say thank you a lot, but I don't think it's enough because I remember saying thanks at 50, at 100, and I'm at like 230 or something like that, and I say or something like that because the number's still going up. This morning I was at school, I turned off the blocking system for a minute to go on YouTube. Sue me. And I check it, and I'm like, oh, 2:30. I go on later during one of my study halls, and it's 2:31, and then I get home after theater rehearsal, and it's 2:32, and I'm like, wow. It's rising, and it's really nice to see it, and I want to thank everyone who has subscribed. And more than that, I also want to thank the people that actually watch all of my videos. Even if you don't watch every single one, I understand. Like Captain Sparkles, I love his content, but there's no way that I could say I've watched every single one of his videos. And same with every other YouTuber. Either I don't have time for like a week and I miss some, and then I just don't catch up on some of the ones I missed or whatever. Or if you're new to my channel, you don't have to watch my old stuff. It's probably worse than some of the newer stuff I upload. Like, what's the first video I have on my channel? It's like Line Rider or something. You don't have to watch that. I uploaded that and the second Line Rider just as a joke to show my friend. I was like, how am I going to show him a video? I know, I'll film it on my phone and upload it to YouTube, and I never took him down because it's kind of like nostalgia to me. The first real video I uploaded is my 30,000 viewed Mario video, which is, I don't know how it got so many views. Same with my Vampire Kit Victory, 8,000. That's insane. Yeah, I want to thank everyone, definitely, and I'm sorry that you have to sit through my awful commentary. Sometimes I get sick, and sometimes my throat just hurts, so then it just turns awful, or I mess up my words, and then I correct myself instead of just moving on like a normal person. But you sit through it, and it's nice, and I appreciate it. And I'm going to leave this video off with a question. Let's just get this over with so I don't have to film too much stuff to put in the video section of this. I don't know if anyone's going to answer this, and if you don't, it's alright. I can easily just talk with my friends and get an answer, but it'd be awesome if some people wanted to put their input. Or wanted to give their input. See? Corrected myself. Alright, here's the question. If we had to divide me, SCHNEIDS, Toastawaffle, and Girther into teams of 2, which pairs would you like to see? So you could also vote for every man for himself, which probably means SCHNEIDS would run around willy-nilly with missiles, and that's probably not good, but I've thrown the question out to you guys, so, well, if you guys do bother answering this, then, and you really want SCHNEIDS running around with rocket launchers by himself, that's fine. If you want me and SCHNEIDS on a team versus Toastawaffle and Girther, or me and Toastawaffle, me and Girther, yeah. Or, this is really the easiest group of people to work with because we all have the same schedule pretty much when it comes to school. So, anything outside of that, like if there's other people that have appeared in our videos, that's probably not going to be as easy to get a hold of them. So I'm going to say work with these 4 people, me, SCHNEIDS, Toastawaffle, and Girther, and just say which 2 people, or which pairs you want to see. I guess that's a better way of saying it. So, thanks again to everyone. I hope to see you all again next time on my next video, which will be uploaded tomorrow, hopefully. I just made a promise that I'll probably mess up on.